President Cyril Ramaphosa and King Philippe of Belgium have called for better trade relations that define a new era of cooperation between Africa and Europe. King Philippe and Queen Mathilda are in Pretoria, accompanied by business people and government officials in Brussels' first state visit to South Africa. South Africa has a trade surplus with Belgium, and the relationship has been lauded for being mutually beneficial and not a paternalistic relationship. Newzroom Afrika's Govan Whittles reports.
The Belgian royals arrived with an entourage of more than 120 people, including ministers and renewable energy investors, hoping to capitalize on South Africa's green hydrogen projects. President Cyril Ramaphosa says Africa has moved on from relationships that exploit its wealth, and South Africa's trade with Belgium must reflect this equality.
I say we have long moved, but notionally we still need to move in reality so that all countries see themselves in a virtuous cycle, being able to benefit one another. Because mutually beneficial partnerships are about trade and investment and not about benevolence or charity. It is about doing business in a favorable climate that leads to economic growth, that leads to job creation, and that also leads to prosperity for both countries.
Belgium's Antwerp port receives the majority of South Africa's exports into Europe, and Ramaphosa says they're implementing governance reforms to ensure they can get more goods into the lucrative market.
We also need to create favorable business environments. And in this regard, as South Africa, we continue to advance and to move forward with our reforms. And our reforms are aimed at creating that favorable environment for businesses from various countries to come and invest here easily. It is about streamlining bureaucracy, reducing trade barriers and other forms of protectionism, such as those currently against South African citrus products.
Belgium's King Philippe voiced his support for the values of equality and justice, which he says are under attack.
These fundamental principles, on which both South Africa's and Belgium's democracies are built, were all fought by generations of citizens. And Nelson Mandela's long walk will never end. These values we share are increasingly under attack in today's world.
And he hopes the visit will lead to green hydrogen investment by Belgian companies.
Indeed, it is the approach that has also inspired other key elements of our visit, including protection of climate and biodiversity, and the promotion of new technologies for a just transition of clean energy.
The Belgium delegation is due to meet with various youth organizations in Johannesburg and Cape Town, where they will conclude their visit on Saturday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Govan Whittles in Pretoria.